Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 3. We are learning unit 10. Its title is Safety on the Road. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is or modify it for your convenience. I'm going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear children, today under the title of grammar, we are going to learn use of be, do and have as main verbs. Before this, I have taught you about verbs and how do we make its forms of verb, be, have, do. I hope you remember this whole concept. If not, you may watch this video lecture again because we are going to learn further to identify and make simple sentences with the verbs be, done, do and have as main verbs. This is our today's SLO. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran, Surah At-Taghabun, verse 1. Whatever is in the heavens and whatever is in the earth declares the glory of Allah. To Him belongs the kingdom and to Him is due all praise, and He has power over all things. Yes, my dear children, what this beautiful verse is telling us. Beta, this verse is telling us that the ultimate control is in Allah's hand. Everything belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why, beta, whatever we have, this is blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we should use it carefully, and we should be thankful to Allah for every blessing, right? Now, my dear children, look at these words. Is. What it is referring over here, whatever is in. It means whatever is present, okay? And Allah has power. Now, my dear children, these words are known as verb. How do we use them? This is what we are going to learn today. So, first you tell me, what is a main verb? And what is a helping verb? Pause the video, answer these questions to your teacher and then come back. Yes, my dear students, I hope you could recall about verb and main verb. Look at this. The main verb is important verb in the sentence. And beta, it is such an important verb that without verb, we cannot make any sentence. That's why we say verb is a must part of a sentence. A verb must be there to make a sentence, right? And what does it do? The one that typically shows the action. So one of the things that verb does is it shows the action or state of being the subject. Okay, and second thing, I have taught you when I was teaching you tenses, verb also tells us when this work was done, like which either is present, past or future. So verb, there are two characteristics of verb. One, it tells the action. Second, it tells the tense, right? So this is verb. Now, main verb typically tells the action without which we cannot make a sentence. What is helping verb then? Helping verbs are verbs that are used in verb phrase. What does it mean? Means used with a second verb. What does it mean? It means when in a sentence there is a helping verb, there will be two verbs. One is main, other is helping. One is main, other is helping. So the main verb, then what is the function? What is the difference? Main verbs tells the action and helping verbs refers to tense. When there is no helping verb, without helping verb, we can make sentence. And when there is no helping verb, main verb does these both things. It tells the action and tells the tense. But if helping verb is there, main verb tells the action and helping verb tells the tense. Do you understand? Okay, so it show tense or form a question or negative. Okay, so this is how helping verb helps to construct a sentence. So basically, what do we say? Main verb is the typical verb, what the action subject is doing, and helping verb supports that verb for tense or for making negative sentences or interrogative. Okay, this is how. So beta, this is the basic concept, and whenever we'll be talking about verbs and tenses, inshallah we'll keep learning gradually. Okay. So my dear children, now this is the sentence structure. What is subject? The one who does the verb, the one who does the action. And what is verb? The action itself. And object, the one which bears the verb, right? And its example is, Ali is a student, right? Now, this Ali is subject and is verb, and is main verb because there is no other verb. Ali is a student. Is there any other verb? No. So this is main verb. And what it is telling? It is telling the state of Ali in present. Is means present tense. Now you see, this verb is telling us the action, the state of subject, as well as tense of the sentence. This is what main verb does, right? Okay. In another example, Ali and Amina, now there are two subjects, are students. Once again, this are, is there any other verb? No. It means this are is main verb. It is telling the state of subject as well as the tense of this sentence. Do you understand? So it means Ali and Amna are still students. Are student means now they are students. It is, this tense is, this sentence is telling the present state of Ali and Amina. Are you getting it? All right. So beta, this is known as main verb. And today our focus will be main verb. Helping verb, inshallah, we'll discuss in next grade. So be has different forms: is, am, are. It is the present form of be. Was and were is past form of be. When we say states of forms of be, it means is, am, are in present tense, was and were in past tense, but in both situations we will use them as main verb, right? And its example which are given in your book are, she is short, right? Now this is there any other verb in this sentence? No. That's why it is main verb, which is telling the state of this subject in present tense. Good. I am a student. Is there any other verb? No. It means this am is main verb, which is telling the state of this subject in present tense, right? So this is how we use these form of be as main verb to represent present tense, okay? The next example is, you are my sister. So this are is telling the state of this subject in present tense. Amina was sad. Now, my dear children, this was is form of be as main verb telling the state of the subject in past tense. She was means the time when she was sad has gone. It's past form of be, right? It means when you want to tell the present state of be, you will use is, am, are. And if you are using past state, you will use was for singular and were for plural. Amina, because she is one, that's why we have used was. But they, because it's plural, we'll use were. They were in the playground. When they were in the playground, that time has passed. That's why we have used past form. Are you clear? Good job. The next is do, does, did, done as main verb. Okay, so first we talked about be as main verb. Now we are talking about do, does, did, and as main verb. She does her homework. So the only verb in this sentence is does. And now you tell me which tense is this. I have taught you this tense. Yes, it's simple present tense where we use first form of verb by adding s or es. Remember? All right. So she does. It means, and when do we use a simple present tense? Yes, to show a habitual action. Good job. Or a natural phenomenon or the universal truths, right? Remember? Okay. And I do my homework, my work on time. Once again, beta, here do is main verb because there is no other verb. And again, this sentence is referring to simple present tense. We did our class work. Now you see, did is the second form of do. Remember, we have talked and learned about the forms of verb. Remember, so do, did, done. When do we use second form of verb? In simple past tense. Only in simple past tense we use second form of verb. So we did, it means the time when we completed our classwork has gone. It's past form. So do for present form and did for past form of for the verb as do and did as main verbs. Are you getting it? All right. So now we come with done. He has done many things. Now this is little like we need to focus on this. How many verbs are there? Two. Has and done. Both are verbs. So he done many things. Basically the main verb is done, means the main action. And this has is supporting it. So whenever we use done, before that we need to use has and have. Okay. So whenever we are using done as main verb, before that we'll use has or have. Okay. We have done our work, we have done painting, we have done writing, we have done reading. So whenever you are using done as main verb, before that you need to put has or have as helping verb. Now this is the, the working of helping verb. Here helping verb is there, it is supporting the main verb, right? Ali has done this mess, right? Now this done is always followed by has is always used with done because without has we cannot use done as main verb. So whenever you want to use done as a main verb, before that you need to use has and have. Are you clear? Okay. So the third thing we are going to learn today is has and have and had as main verbs. You just observed in previous sentences has is helping verb and it can be main verb if there is no other verb. She had, and this verb means to keep. She had books means there was a time, because it is had a past tense, so there was a time when she was keeping books. All right, this is what it means. I have a tricycle. This have is showing present tense. So this is how we use has and have for present, main verb has and have for present tense, and had main verb for past tense, right? Simple. So when you're writing or speaking that I keep something, I have a pet dog at my home, I have a closet, I have a beautiful toy car, etc. And if you are talking about your possessions in past, you will say, last year I had a tricycle, but now I'm grown up and I have a bicycle now. Do you understand? This is how main verb differentiates. Okay, with the tense, present and past. You have colors. It has two eyes. We had a sports car. And beta, has and have, as we have used and studied to show possession. So has and have show possession in present and had show possession in past as main verb. Right? Okay. Are you clear with the all three concepts? All right. I'm going to check you through an activity. And teachers kindly make sure if the students are clear with be, do, does, did, has, have, had, then go to this activity. Otherwise, make them to understand further and further with more examples so that their concept is clear. And when they are, you find now they are good to go, then come to this activity. All right. And what this activity is, teacher will show sentences with blanks having be, done, do and have as main verbs, and students will fill the blanks with appropriate main verbs. Okay, so in this activity, teacher will write these sentences on board and students will complete it by using appropriate verb, right? So pause the video, complete this activity and then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job, smart. Now let's practice it from your book. So this is already, we have discussed about done. There are more examples in your book. I have done, she had done, he has done. Okay, so you see every time done is used by has, have and had by using these helping verbs. So this is a practice. You will fill in the blanks by using be, do and have as main verbs. So beta, now very carefully you will read the sentence, find out which form of verb you will use from it to complete this sentence. If there is any clue for present, so you will complete it with present. If there is any clue for past, you will complete by past form of verb. So this is how you will be careful. So pause the video, complete this exercise in your book and then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good job. Now it's time for your homework. You will write a few sentences using be, done, do and have as main verbs. And here is a worksheet, my dear fellow teachers. This worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it and kindly provide a printed worksheet to students for practice. So my dear children, what we have learned today, we learned to identify and make simple sentences with the verb be, done, do and have as main verbs. Are we done with it? Yes, so that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, keep learning, keep practicing, take very good care of yourself. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.